What up, gang? What up, gang? What up, gang, 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 gang? Y'all, so as you can tell by the title, we're about to spill all the juice and the tea and the soda and the punches of all over the world. Before I get into this story time, make sure y'all go subscribe right now. Go get this video a thumbs up. And comment below if you have been in this situation according to the title. I know some of y'all probably gonna judge me. I know some of y'all probably gonna be like, you know, thanks for the story time. Thanks for sharing. Some of y'all, you know, whatever. But I just wanted to share this with y'all because I felt like it was a good story. But yeah, wait a second, because Georgie is doing something. I'll be right back. Okay. You still might hear him in the background, but y'all know that's just Georgie. It is what it is. So, in 2000 and I want to say 2014, 2015, you know, if y'all know me, if y'all have followed me and y'all know me, y'all know I'm all about getting my bag. I'm all about hustling, grinding to do what I gotta do. If I have a goal to accomplish, if it's something that I want to buy, I'm gonna grind until I'm able to afford it to buy it. So I'm not sure. I think in 2000, so you know, we started Pdshades in 2015. So I had my full-time job, you know, in software sales. So I've been doing that for 5 years, no problem. But I really wanted to get an iMac desktop computer. Like, that was my goal. I was like, okay, I gotta save up I think my computer was like $2,800. So I was like, I gotta save up $2,800. So I was like, well, maybe I should get a part-time job to just pay for the computer, and when I get the computer, you know, I don't gotta do a job no more. So I'm on Craigslist, like applying for jobs, like, you know, sending my resume, blah blah blah, like some work from home jobs. So this one in particular, it was like, you know, it made it seem as if it was like a telemarketing job, whatever, which is customer service is something that I'm used to anyway. So I sent my resume over and they literally contacted me in literally like 45 minutes to send my resume. And it was like, it's a work from home, and this company was based in Las Vegas. So I was like, okay, cool. Then I was like, you know, she started telling me about the job, and I was like, what? A sex phone operator? So, you know, I was like, at first I didn't, she was like, we love your, you know, what you do. We love your, you know, customer experience, whatever. So I was like, well, let me talk to my husband about it, because, you know, that's like I ain't never did nothing like that before. So I talked to Ray Sean, and he was just like, I mean, if you want to do it, I guess, but he was like, I'm not really comfortable with it. But, you know, I understand that you're trying to grind and get your stuff or whatever. You know, he had a part-time job too, so we both was working part-time. I was like, well, you got a part-time job? Like, this is something I could do from home. I could, you know, I could be at home doing it. And like, I'm like actually doing anything with these people. So if me and him both was really hesitant about it. It was kind of like, that's not really my style, whatever. So I said, why not give it a try? So I reached out to the lady. Remember, the time zone over there is different. It gets dark later there. So I hit her up and I was like, you know, it's a go, you know, whatever. So she sent me this packet in my email of all the instructions of things that I need, or what I'm supposed to do, or how I'm supposed to respond, or what things I'm supposed to say, what I'm not supposed to say, etc. Some of the rules were, you know, some people may have fantasies of being with younger people, but I must always remain 18 years old. I cannot give out any of my personal information, no state that I live in, you know, etc. I mean, basically just make the more money you make, the most money by how long you keep the customer on the phone. If you keep your customer on the phone for hours, your check is booming, you know what I'm saying? But if he only on the phone for like 3 minutes, it's like, you know, you may as well not even count that call, because you didn't get paid by calls, you got paid by how long you kept that person on the phone. So I don't know, I'm a little flanny today. So, you know, I'm like, okay, whatever. So mind you, you know, it's very awkward getting in that mode with someone else who is not your spouse or your boyfriend or whatever. So I remember her sending me the packet, and I was going over it. She told me, you know, I sent her my direct deposit stuff, whatever, and like she wanted me to start like the same day. It was like, you have a phone, your phone number, here's your login. Whenever you're ready, do it. So I'm like, okay, you know. So yeah, so I had to come up with a fake name. So my name was Kimberly. Like, that was my name for my operating name was Kimberly. So I remember my first call. So it's like a little queue. So you're in the queue, and then the guy or whoever, the woman or the guy, because you know you do have some lesbians up there that like to talk to other women. So my first call, I was so nervous. So it, oh Jesus Christ. So he hopped, he was like, hello, and I was like, hi, and then he was like, what's your name, baby? I was like, my name is Kimberly. And then he was like, oh, Kimberly, you know, asking me what do I have on, or where am I from, you know, like just he basically, it seemed like he was just really just trying to me, he wanted to get straight to the punch. He didn't want to, like, you know, talk about anything else. He wanted to just be like, look, I came up here to get my rocks off, and I need you to just take me right there and listen to what I say. You know, I had some really uncomfortable okay, so I think I worked there for like 3 weeks or less than that, because there was some real uncomfortable phone calls that I wasn't too happy about, and I was almost to the point where I wanted to report the whole freaking company. Because, okay, I can share with you guys a couple. So I had a call, me being a wife, you know, it was just very real for me. I had a call from a guy, and he was really, you know, hot and ready. And he was just talking to me. He was like, are you married? And he was like, I like married women. He was telling me he liked married women. So when they tell you what they like, you have to act like that's what, you know, what you have to act like what they like. So if he said he liked married women, I'm gonna act like I'm a married woman. So I'm like, yeah, I'm married. And he was like, oh, I love that. My wife is upstairs sleeping. I'm just so hot and ready right now. You know, it's just like those type of situations. I was like, well, I'm a wife. Like, husbands really be doing this? Like, they really be up on sex lines when you have a wife upstairs that can actually do it with you? Why are you on a freaking sex line with me when you have a freaking wife? You know what I'm saying? That was one thing that I didn't like. I had another situation when a guy was at his girlfriend's daughter's graduation party, and he called. He was in the bathroom, and he was like, I'm just so bothered right now. My girlfriend's daughter, she keep flashing me, and I just want to just do her right now. He was obsessed with the girlfriend's daughter, and she was underage. She was like just graduating from, I think, like middle school or something. She was a young girl, and apparently he said that the little girl was like, you know, flashing him and showing different body parts to him, and it turned him on, but he know he couldn't react on it because obviously she's a little girl. But he called the sex line to get off fantasizing about her. So that was very uncomfortable for me. I had another situation. I was talking to this guy. Literally, I was on the phone with him for like 3 hours. And he was one of those type of customers. I mean, I got a good check from him. He was one of those type of customers that really just wanted to just talk. Like I was his therapist or something. But he shared with me some very, very, oh my God, y'all, some gross things. And I know some of you guys are gonna be like, P, oh my God. like I said, he really just, I feel like I was his therapist. He really just wanted to talk. He started sharing with me about like some childhood abuse things that he dealt with. Then he was a janitor at a school in New York. He was a janitor at a school in New York, and he was telling me about some of the kids there that are homeless, and some kids there that are prostitutes and drug dealers at a young age. And he was like that he would molest the little boys at the school that he worked at, and that was a turn on for him. And you know, that was something that was really hard for me to listen to. I really wanted to report him and figure out what school he worked at, because I felt like that situation right there, he was the reason why I quit the job, because it was too strong for me to handle. You know, just to listen to that, and him being so comfortable with sharing that with me, and me saying, I'm reflecting back to tell him like, why do you do that? And he's like, I love little boys, you know, like, people don't know little boys, their stamina, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, these little boys are in elementary school. So I'm like, little boy, huh? You know what I'm saying? You a grown man saying that you are having, you know, doing this with little boys, and then you're telling me that you pick up little boys on the street and get them high, and you take them to your home, and then you take them back to the place. Like, I'm like, so it's just little homeless kids walking around New York, just, you know, out here selling butt, like, for real. So that was one thing, you know, that he was one that I just couldn't handle. I couldn't handle that. I had to quit. And then I had another one. Like, he was like I want to say he was like Indian or something, but he was married, and he was telling me how him and his wife like to find people to do, like, have, you know, swingers or whatever. And he said that he said that he wanted me and my husband to come to his house because he wanted his wife to get, you know, pumped with some black PENIS. So I was like, you know, that made me feel uncomfortable, because I'm like, again, this is husbands, wives, like, you know, it just made me, I don't know if some of you guys have, you know, did these type of jobs or whatever, but I was just sick to my stomach every night, and I literally just told the company, like, this is just a disgrace. Like, this is so degrading. I don't even know why you guys would even want to run a company like this, because it's just disgusting. And for the people who continue to do this, like, God help them. Like, wow, really, like, really. And I know it's money, but it's like, all money ain't good money. And I'm just keeping it real, because I couldn't just live with myself knowing that it's people out here molesting. Oh, this is another one. This guy called, and he was telling me how he loved having, you know, being with his daughter. Him and his wife been doing it with their daughter, and the wife left because she said that she couldn't take it no more. But he got to the point where he said he was scared, that he thought his daughter was gonna say something because she's getting older, but he enjoyed doing stuff with his daughter. And that was another one that I was sick about, and I just had to tell the company, like, I can't talk to these people. I can't handle this. My soul can't handle this. So when I used to be on the phone with these people, I used to just be praying, like, in the name of Jesus, Lord, cleanse them, Lord, touch their minds, Lord. They are sick. People are really sick in this world. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, it was just a lot for me. Like, all thing I could do is pray. And, you know, I know that it's a reason. It's probably a reason why I had to get on that thing. Why I even, you know, entertained doing the job. Like, God probably needed me to hear that stuff to pray for these people. Like, people are sick, y'all. Like, for real. And I couldn't even believe this company that, you know, even other people, like, wow, I couldn't, no. So, yeah. This is my story time of my sex phone operator job that I had. Like I said, all money ain't good money. Some, you know, some things you just can't do. And that was one thing I should have never did. And I plan on writing a book on it one day, because, I mean, some of the stories that I have are so juicy, and it's just like, I mean, some of them guys be calling, talking about they freaking wives, baby. And I was sitting on the edge of my seat like, what? Wow. So like I said, this is my story time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment below what you think, or, you know, whatever. But yeah, guys, I love you guys, and gang gang gang.